Oh my goodness.
Oh, goody two shoes.
Let's go see what Twitch Prime wants to sell me today. It's Prime Day for Cube 2. Wait a second. Wasn't Cube that puzzle game? Brick, 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 brick. Oh wow, there is a brick too. Only released like recently too. I never played the original Cube, but there are 32 reviews, 75 user reviews, but there are no reviews for this product. I guess that says a lot. So, welcome to Purple Land. So, I hate this. I really hate where this went. Why is this the... Welcome to the second secret level. I'm moderately pissed off. I'm currently using, to the uninitiated, a cheat code that makes it possible to see at all, in any way capacity. I'm also using IDDT because I'm a fucking baby.
Ready for me.
Okay, let's use some of 7 then. Oh my... Holy shit, this is worse than I thought. Why? Why is it so... It's difficult enough without the darkness is the problem. I need a hexagon key to open this door. To interact with this object. I know some people have been saying, listen, you should only really stream when you're happy. I just need to vent. Oh my... Oh. No, I don't want to. Oh, that's how... Why? Wait, oh. They're I thought these things were just like spread bullets, but they're homing apparently. That makes this like the one long-range weapon you have that doesn't suck. Oh, cool, shortcut. Why are there tools on both sides? Well, might as well use 2 then. Oh my god, this weapon's so bad. But the problem with this game that I really... The problem I have with this game over anything else is, one, the last few levels have been 90%, hey, do you like darkness? Do you like sitting in the dark? Doom is meant for dark areas, yes, but not for, like, pitch black. Also, all of this is instant death. All of it. All that blue stuff would kill me if I give it a chance. I assume that actually translates to something, but I wouldn't know. Oh. Yeah, the plasma gun Uzi... I don't know what to think about it, man. Also, in order to get to this level, you have to do rocket jumps, which I cannot do. Like, the particle effects are awesome. I just wasted so many bullets with that. Also, the boss from the first episode has effectively been turned into a common enemy, which, okay, they did that with the Baron of Hell, but the Baron of Hell is a very... So this is another problem with this second episode. The second episode is unstable as hell. It crashes like crazy. I don't know why. I've never had a Doom mod that crashes this consistently. So yes, please be prepared that there's going to be a lot of crashing. Also, in case you wonder what that is, that's milk. That is literally milk, and our character is lactose intolerant, which is why it counts as lava. I love it. However, I hate one important detail, and that's that the game considers items like bonuses, which means that, for the most part, you need to pick up all the sodas, even if you want to save them for later. You have to pick them all up, which is terrible. These guys suck. Easily the worst enemy. For some reason, the one pistol requires no ammo, but the two do. Those are lost souls. There are pain elementals, but they did one thing that I'm gonna have to be honest about. They actually made pain elementals not a pain in the ass by making it so that the pain elementals of this game will sometimes attack with something that isn't a pain element, a lost soul. So they're not guaranteed to flood the place. The downside is they're still pain elementals and they still spawn dudes upon death, so they're still not that fun. Oh my god, I hate those guys so much. Luckily, one rocket or grenade will generally clean them up. So, there's another reason I'm very pissed off at this. And we'll come to it eventually. Not right now. But, you know how I always say don't use hit scan enemies in large open areas? Or like in anything but a situation where the player is aware they exist at all? This game does that a lot. It just loves being like, here's a hit scan enemy, like behind the corner. Good luck even knowing he's there. Oh man. God, I hate those. Because they hide as those little pillars before they activate and come after you. There's another problem I have, which is that I don't know where to go 90% of the time. I have issues enough navigating Doom maps without fall damage and annoying guff like that. So if you were expecting me to be happy, I might become happy over time, but I'm not going to start this one off happy. That's a marble. Don't ask. I don't know the answer to that. So, in case you wonder why I keep swapping to the defibrillator, that's because that's the 7th weapon. For some reason, weapon number 7... Oh, great. It has a limited homing capacity. Why would you give me shotgun ammo? Seriously, though. God, I hate how much they splat back. Holy sh! Oh, you're here. That explains a lot. Oh yeah, that's another problem I have with the level design. In case you've noticed, the level design is very busy. It's been that for a couple of levels. In that it's been excessively just, here's everything. Here's every single step you take, something else pops out of the freaking woodwork to make your life just a little bit more frustrating. And it's always such a mixture of melee versus ranged. You're always in a big pickle. Also, melee units are merciless. That looks cool, though! Like, the level design isn't bad. As in, raw, graphically speaking, it's not bad. Those guys, by the way, have a larger explosive radius than most enemies, which makes them extra frustrating. Well, since you're offering so politely. Also, I figured out how to get picture perfect. I found the filter for my Doom engine, so from now on, even in vanilla Doom, there's not going to be this weird blurring effect all over the place. So that's going to be nice. That just makes me sad. Thinking about Vaseline smeared screens remind me of the old Mr. Biscuit. Can you imagine it's only been a couple of months? I can't. Like, it really uses darkness. Okay, it also uses those guys way too often in situations where they should not be used, but whatever. Let's focus on the mission at hand, which is me being slightly frustrated. And again, you have to traverse this all in pitch black. Those guys suck. This is basically the boss from the first game. They're weaker. But they are annoying as all hell. They have a hit scan attack. They have a laser attack. They can shoot veils and homing rockets. And those homing rockets are much worse than your average duder. So don't get cocky. They are pains. So this is a central hub area, I guess. There's something down here apparently. Ugh, get out of here. One thing I will say is that the other secret level... Oh, this guy sucks. He's a melee guy. And he sucks, because once he gets onto you, he'll, generally speaking, hit stun you into oblivion. Wasn't this like the beginning of the level? Oh, I could use it. So what's the viewer count at? None! Goddamn. Dashboard, update please. 3. Who do we have? We got me, apparently. We got Commodore and we got Micofire. That name sounds familiar. But no Belmore. Yeah, again, I assume you can translate this. That says moo, doesn't it? I seriously want to know what it says, but at the same time I can't be bothered. I'm not a good with translations. This is a surprisingly good weapon. The only downside is that it's a melee weapon. Where do I go? It would help if I didn't freaking auto-map on. Oh no. Oh no. These guys suck. They are essentially they're essentially machine gunners, and they are used decently most of the time, but sometimes, man, sometimes I got opinions. There's a mummified cow. For some reason, a lot of levels feature hidden cows. I don't know what the obsession with cows is. About that. I mean, look at this. This weapon is ineffective at that distance, and that's like a common distance to be fighting enemies at. Like, this game is not designed around its own weapon set, which is very frustrating. Like, this is the kind of game where it'd be like, if I could put whatever that game was called, whatever that, Guncaster on this. This is great for Guncaster. What the hell does that mean? Balmor, what does it mean? But yes, this game is not designed around its own weapon set, because a lot of... I mean, I guess for this level, technically, but the amount of times you have to fight enemies at a distance anyway, it doesn't work. I can go back if I want to. You know what I'd prefer? Going forward. Oh, it's a star. If only Luigi was here to tell us that it was a star! As he does. Oh, are you kidding me? There's also a lot of times where, and I don't know why, you can kind of cheese things like that. Oh, there was a lever I never pulled. Oops. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Moo Cow. I don't know why they insisted on having that enemy in this game. God dang triangles. Just because they're rudimentary Euclidean shapes makes them think they're hot shit. I mean, again, the level itself looks nice. It is a good design. The cow flew over the moon. Oh! I think I can read this. That says jumps, I think. And that says moon. Something cow? I don't know. There's a bunch of text. Shared computer. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. Okay, now we gotta find the... Okay, it's down there. So as long as I navigate southward, I will eventually reach my mission objective. Let me up here, good sir.
A secret is revealed.
God damn. Also, a lot of melee enemies in this game, for some odd reason, are very quick on the trigger, which makes them extremely dangerous. Didn't want to break your face, sir. Or your vase, if you're that kind of person.
A secret is revealed.
More text. Heck if I know what it says. I really wish that there was just a file that's like, okay, you went to the level, here's the stuff. Like every time I'm like, okay, this time they're gonna do it. This time they're gonna do it. Wow, look at that. Look at that perspective shift. Ooh. In case you wonder, that attack also leaves behind a small amount of residue that will deal a little bit of damage over time. Similar to the... Like, I'll give him this much. The rocket is amazing in this version. Like, the rocket is great because it has that little damage over time afterwards, which makes it a tremendously good stunning weapon. And that little extra stun potential makes it just so much stronger. It's amazing how much just a little bit of stun can do for you. It's like you can't even begin to engage the local enemies without first checking all the sand piles. Thanks for all the Uzi ammo that I can't use because I'm in encounters that require both accuracy and some ability to hit things at a distance. Oh. Are you freaking kidding me? No. That was me. I'm gonna give it that much. But this is frustrating. You know, like, I'm not against the idea of enemies having multiple attacks like that, but it never seems to really do anything. They make foam noises. It's so dumb. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we can make this. I just gotta believe. Como sent me something on, let's take a look at what he sent me. Turning the frickin' frogs gay! Just gotta save first so I don't have to worry about that one. Okay. I like how Maya was all like, what's happening? Well, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, Belmore, I think we just wrote a novel. I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know why. I have a super soft spot in my heart for levels that start off with this, where it's like you're behind the enemy. And you just gotta snipe him. Also, this is a mechanic. It's space in space. Like, I understand the reason they made it so that melee enemies instantly attack, like, you don't get any sort of reflex time. It's because you can avoid them so easily otherwise, but at the same time, it just feels kind of rude. But yes, space will kill you really, really fast. Your character cannot hold their breath for, like, 5 seconds. I need to be on my feet, man. I need to focus. I can blame this game only for so much until it starts being my fault, and my fault exclusively. Also, there's a lot of respawning pickups, which I like. So it's not like, okay, you ran out of atmospheric stuff, well, screw you then. Let's take care of you as soon as we can. Ow. Oh. Good day, good sir. Jolly. Good folk. Tatazzo. Also, even though we're in space and we're experiencing low gravity, we can still take fall damage if you fall from high enough. Because why be nice about it? Let's go. Let's go, 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 go! Go to hell. Just go to hell. So his attacks are, he throws you upwards, he does a little fancy move. Or he's just a jackalope about it. None of them are fun, none of them are good to easy to deal with. Which makes for a formidable enemy. Also, I didn't even know that Belmore and Mikafire apparently live in the same locale. To that extent. Can't go there. Oh, there's like a... Ooh, there's something I didn't push in there? Wasn't that just glass? Cool. Oh, apparently this door opens? It does if we push this button. Now you can see why I don't like that guy. He's actually... I should have just resurrected, truth be told. There's another point where that guy is used exclusively to that end. He is placed in such a fashion that he will exclusively kill you by knocking you off. And it's just like, okay, 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 game. At this point, you're just acknowledging you're being a dick about it. And I've long been one of the persuasion that if a game does something specifically to be rude about it, it's not good.
Goody for me.
That is no good.
Right in the face.
Like, an admission of guilt is not atonement, people. I don't even know if the armor qualifications matter.
Nope. Nope.
It's actually pretty weak now that I look at it. Now we're... Oh my... Funny thing is, he actually stopped shooting, unlike actual minigunners, which I don't get. I don't get why they sometimes stop shooting. I guess they programmed it to not be completely rude about it. Can you pass? No, he can't. Man, secrets within secrets, huh? How did that setup work again? I think the setup that I was talking about earlier about the whole you get lured into it is you're on a circular platform and he essentially shows up and that's it. The first time you meet him, he's also in an area where he can instantly kill you by knocking you off, but he's like at a distance and not necessarily close enough to do much except for his grapple move, and it's like, wow. You actually decided to use this enemy in the worst way possible, almost instantaneously, justifying it not being in the game. Garuvi. I love how the little icon at the bottom always adjusts depending on what you have in terms of power-ups and such. God damn. I'm the only one who thinks the Lost Soul physics were always kind of bad. I imagine that to anyone who's looking, this is more like a duck blur. Ooh. I'll be honest, at first I was like, okay, it's kind of nice these enemies kind of blow up and they give you a little bit of a... But over time it's become more like, okay, this just means that the enemy AI is always going to be at your detriment. And it just makes them go, okay, I guess I'm gonna take a hit then. No, so, man. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. You cannot survive that. So, let's just resurrect real fast, because I didn't make a save, because I'm an idiot. Let's go somewhere else. How did I forget about that? Oh, it's simple, because you don't pay attention. That's why. Because to be fair, it's not the most exciting gimmick. Wait, that's only temporary? And there's no air bubble here. Why would you be like this? In case you wonder why I'm this low on patience, because I'm just done. I'm just done with this. The level design just kind of makes me go, ugh, at this point. Like, I couldn't care if this game actually suddenly got really good and was like, okay, that's really good. That's lovely. I'm just kind of, I'm full and tired of what the level design here is. Because it's not my style. And that's something you just have to admit and hope. You still get something out of it. Oh, great. I don't know. The more I look at the ammo count, the more I'm like, okay, the ammo count is like the main killer of any situation against big enemies, is that you can't carry enough big ammo for big boys. Ow. That was all me, and I just ran right into it with a big smile, going, oh man, I'm so great. That in his head. The one thing this has done, like, a lot, is it's made me grow as a Twitch player, instead of as a crawling around person. Because for the most part, sitting around here never gets anything done. I've grown as a player. That's nice. It's always nice to grow as a person. You know, the first episode had this really, Why are you like this? Why are you literally there? This is, like, the first episode has very Chex Quest quality to it, where it eventually ended on, like, Chex Quest 3 levels of eh. But this one just doesn't stop there. And kept going. And asked itself, what if I just never stopped? In case you can hear the beat, that is the freaking dryer. Turn off of it. Eh. So the Locationator, when you have it just picked it up, actually gives you a unique power-up in that you can now detect enemies, which, because I'm using IDT, I already can. God damn. See, the difference between someone who's good at this game and me is that I rely more on patterns of movement over an actual, like, steady, like, approach. I really love the detail that you never see the sphere guys out here. And I have to be quick, because I'm running low on air. Frick. This is bad. Okay, this is bad. Bad. Hello there, actual Mecha Fire. The more I think about it, the more I realize that the low ammo count is actually a way to encourage the player to keep moving, because you can't sit on the ammo you have. Interesting approach, I'm gonna say that much. Very interesting. The button here. Oh, I made the land itself come down. Yeah, the aesthetics are great. The design is awesome. The voice lines are actually not terrible, which they tend to be in things like this. My goodness. See, this is why I hate the fact that 7... oh, 6? This is 6 Oh! So it's the... But then that means that there's no... I actually already did that. There is no BFG weapon in this. Which is terrible. Because it really would have benefited from a BFG-esque weapon. Just like a big palate cleanser, you know? Especially with the enemies it actually introduces. I guess the rocks are actually pretty good, now that I think about it. It's a cow. It's a moo cow. If you like cows, there's cows of all different colors and shapes and sizes. Where do I go? Oh, there's brick armor over there if I really want to risk it. And yes, I do, because brick armor is great. Now it's just a matter of getting back. Okay. I have the purple. Oh, the purple key goes there, doesn't it? The purple. Oh, come on. Where am I? Oh, I'm back here. I fell down. I have a purple key. Let's go to that purple door. Oh. Oh, great. You know what? I think after this, I'll never complain about Revenants ever again. Imagine Revenants, but they're big, strong, and dangerous. Instead of just being half mooks. Actually, Revenants are not half mooks. They're actually very dangerous in both combat situations of being up close and being at a distance. Am I in a... Oh, okay. Because I was seeing that enemy, I knew that I was in a safe place when it comes to oxygen levels. This guy. How about you get over here? Get out of here, Pain Elemental. How did you get here? Running on health. Let's make save. Don't forget, this one crashes like crazy.
So I guess those weren't safety goggles, huh? Let's go to a purple pack, don't mind me.
Like, these levels are a lot briefer than the other ones, where there's this one level that just goes on way too long. And it just feels like they... Oh no. Why'd you have to be like this? Wow, actually a good one level, except for time. Let's go see what Xylas says, just like... I just love it when people are like, hey, what are you doing? And it's like, my status is there. You can sue. Actually, that happened to me today on the chat thingamaboober. Like a whole freaking bunch. Where my status was, please don't disturb me, and someone was like, hey, how about I disturb you? It's the greatest kind of person in the world. Is the kind of person who can't even be arsed to read the status message that's at the bottom of the chat, that's at the top of this chat screen when you open it, with someone, I love how the answer to this riddle was, just turn around. Oh. All right, I needed ammo, so. I'm really low on ammo now, look at it. Although I guess my blue is kind of up. My blue is up. You want yellow? I got yellow. I really don't like that there's instant death stuff like this anyway. It just doesn't fit Doom to have something that just kills you outright. Like, even the crushing in Doom doesn't always kill you. And those guys just frustrate me to no end. Oh, we're gonna do more darkness gimmicks? Would it kill the spheres, the circles, to just buy some bulbs? Because I can't see in the dark very well. Even if it's, like, fictional darkness, I can't do it very good. My eyes just can't. And, like, I really liked lighting in Doom. But just not when I can't actually see. It just makes me sad. It just reminds me of my own personal inadequacies. Whenever I hear that voice, I think there is logic in what he says. Sounds like a fucking psycho man. Did he say drop my weapons or stop my weapons? It's a secret ingredient. Danger! Space. Warning! You may have personal areas. Warning, you might have space to develop yourself in a personal fashion. Ooh, we're gonna go somewhere secret. Rocket ammo and... Now my supplies are not bad. Which beats being terrible. I wonder if these rocks even have splash. Because it always feels like it's the AoE that does the splash damage and everything else is just the raw damage of the impact. You know what I feel like? I feel like a section where the bridge just falls out from under me and it's actually a distance instead of just like, oh, it's just a minor trap. Oh, there's a blast shield here. Is that a geothermal? Sure, why not? Oh, no. Oh, hell. Help! Help! Climb, Square Man! There's no time to waste. Oh my goodness, everything is drowning. Oh, heck in a heck basket, man. Get out of here! Move! Where even is the exit? Wait, did I go the wrong way? Because to be fair, you weren't exactly clear about the direction I was supposed to take here. Oh. Well, I guess that's wow! This area is massive! And I didn't even know where to go. Because again, you're not... I guess the lighting might have... Actually, the lighting is back on again. There we go. Oh, I forgot. I was in space. Actually, where... I think that would just take me back there anyway. It doesn't matter. Get out of my way, sir. I need a 5-er. And I don't like you at all. I think you are a terrible enemy. Which works great as a boss fight, but not as an enemy that gets dropped in this frequently. I don't even know if this is the right place to be. Like, it's entirely possible I was supposed to end somewhere else, and this is just the level exit. I don't actually care. If this is the level exit, good on me. Because I'm never playing this again. Oh, I'm pumping the lava. So, excuse my ignorance. Why does the lava pump do that? I literally made a freaking lava thing. Why would you make a lava pump that pumps it straight into the control chamber? I don't know. There's a reason I'm not an engineer. I'm a software person. And even that I'm not that good at. People always said I was smart, which unfortunately ruined me. Fun fact, turns out that telling people they're smart and they don't have to do too much work makes them lazy. Not that I exclusively blame my parents, but I think they could have done more to... No, actually, they were pretty motivating. It's just that I was a lazy bum. Because for the most part, when stuff's usually quite easy. Like, you need, in your youth, you need to have issues, you know? You need to be challenged sufficiently that you build up a work ethic. You need to understand that there's consequences to things. Weird. There is logic in what he says. What was the latest Linkara video, anyway? Oh, you were the problem. I love that. I'm just so madly in love with the idea of taking damage and not even being aware I'm taking damage or knowing where it's coming from. It's just beautiful. Personal fave. That having been said, there are sufficient reach supplies that doesn't matter too much. You know what? You know what? You know what? Just get out of here, sir. Like, my patience with that enemy has long since ended. Which I've made clear multiple times by now. I love how the yellow ones are stuck to where they stand. The red ones and blue ones can move around a bit. I don't know. Just look at this. Look at how satisfying it is to blow things up. It's like they go kapsh, and there's like stuff all over the place now. So this is Lava Pump 2, which means it's another time for me to get fucking killed, I guess. Armor, that's nice. I think I'm starting to cheer up a bit. At least I feel less grumpy. There might actually be only one more level left, which I'm probably good. It's just gonna be the boss, and it's gonna be me saying, you know what, boss fight. How about we don't? We got Electrical Longboard, Commander Root, and Macaroon Raccoon, and Microfire has left us because he probably got sick and tired of listening to me, which I can't blame him for. Wait, what do we achieve? Okay, that's nice, but I need a fish tank first. I already have one, but I'm not gonna go out on a freaking wish. I ain't gonna go out there and hope and a prayer. But where's progress? The question that has haunted mankind for forever. What is progress? Is it forwards? Is it backwards? Is it left? Is it right? I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing these long guys, because they're not the funnest enemy to fight. They're a little bit too sturdy, and it's not satisfying to fight them, is the point. They're not bad enemies, and I like them. I think they're very good because you could hear them and you can see where they're coming from, so it's mostly your fault if you get caught by them off guard. Especially if you linger around like a dumbass for too long. Man, there's a lot of lava out here. The problem I have with this level is I'm not quite sure what the point is of any of it. Like, where am I going? Why am I going there? Oh. I've said before, I don't like this guy. And that's how little I like him. What? Is there a frickin'... Is there a goddamn minigun out there somewhere? Oh, god dang. You know what? We'll take care of them when we get to them. Nothing up here, huh? No secrets for a mile away. Funky. Funky. Really? That's all there is a locationator. That's a weird small prize to give out for a secret that... No, I guess it's, like, just out there. I'm starting to realize why we're fighting a lot of these robo dudes because we're all in... Because we're in space. There's no air here, so we can't fight the circle guys. I know the circle guys are actually, like, hard-coded to not be able to interact with Freaky Land. Oh, cool. Some armor. Although mine is holding up so far, so... I thought it was red and yellow that... Whatever. But what am I achieving? Where am I going is the question. Oh. It's probably the super spooky Hellgate. How did we even know this was here? Is our dude just on a rampage and it's just like, we're gonna... Oh. That door requires some help to open up. Yeah, we're gonna not bother with this right now. Because I'm not even sure where to begin looking. Okay, so we start over here with the button. Pushed it. And now there's a big spooky fortress. So logically, we go over there, right? That's like the logic of the situation. Apparently there's a switch here I didn't push. Oh, it's just the elevator button. Okay. Ooh, there's stuff over here. Let's go pick up our thing again. And go over there and see what's over there. I feel it might be an answer. Oh! It's a spooky ghost shield. Oh. So, the spheroids are just fine working in a hellscape. They're just like, oh, this is fine. This is a normal working condition. I see you, you motherfucker. Don't think you're not on my radar. You know what I really like is a level where there's this clear, like, this stuff, you know? It's like, you're not supposed to get in through the door, but it's like, it implies that you do. Oh, hell! What are those? Seriously, what are they? Well, they're gone, I know that much. But what are they? Huh. Quasochasm! Heck if I know! Okay. Before we do anything else, I have curiosity. And I will have it answered right now what the hell this is. Because I've never seen that on a map ever before. I want to know what this is. There's a question mark, too! Oh, it's... Oh, there are new versions of them that replicate themselves. Well, I don't know if I'm looking forward to this fight. But let's make our way there, via the natural and intended progression.
Giant ominous castle of doom. No big bad bosses here.
As dumb as this is like the way to do this. Because of those guys over there. Like, I know you're technically not supposed to snipe every enemy when you see them. I still have a paint gun. Why it doesn't swat to that one is a mystery. Such a satisfying splash. Wow, they are double gearing you, which means that this is pistol shot ready. Pistol start, I mean. In case you don't know what pistol start is, if you die and you actually hard restart a level, you start only with your pistol, which is called a pistol start. I think that in the vast majority of speedrun cases, you are supposed to pistol start a level. It is generally seen as a sign of skill if you're able to pistol start a level. Is that a cow? There's a freaking cow there. Goddamn Rocco would love this. There's moo cows all over the place. Although that might be been racist of me to imply that. Man, it is so weird to not have height adjustment on every shot. In base Doom, everything is infinitely tall, and I think the vast majority of engines, as they are programmed, are designed to automatically adjust your shots up and down according to the nearest enemy. It's so weird that now I have full free aim instead of that. There's something over there. I knew it. I knew it. But this is instant death pit, so it's like, okay, if you try, it's going to be painful to do so. Oh, I'll do this legit, because there's an Angel Sphere over there, which is great. Angel Sphere is God mode, and it lets you fly. And in case you go and say, you shouldn't supposed to quick shave everything, you know? Yes, you are. There is a very specific section where you're supposed to do several consecutive rocket jumps, and they are frustrating as all heck to do if you did them legit. Oh. You want a rocket jump, don't you? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Who wants me to do a fucking rocket jump? Now, the thing is, I don't know how to do these. I've never done one in my life. I know that you're supposed to shoot a rocket at some point. Shit, I quit. Instead of actually... My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's load. I did it. I'm now proud of myself. Only a little bit, but I'm proud of myself. Oh, you're supposed to fly up here. Okay, whatever. Oh. Kind of weird this doesn't have, like, the one thing that I don't get is I don't think there's a light amp pickup. Which is super freaking weird. Think about this. There's so much darkness going on. And it crashed. Of course it did. There's so much darkness going on. It never uses light amps. It never uses torches or anything of the like. It just kind of shrugs. Oh, they literally spawn in the second you appear. Okay, that's real cool. Like I said, I imagine that it's because it's not expecting you to use a light amp, but fine. I'll play fair and square. Cool. We have an enemy after so freaking long. I mean, so far it's been like, okay, Dr. Octocon has been kidnapped. And that's also been kind of it. I mean, they're your robots. You're free to do with them as you please. I don't know how putting a robot in a cage is supposed to help anyone, but... Yes! Yes, they did disappear. How nice of you to notice. Oh wow, it only uses one shot per 2 shots you get. That's, I guess, nice. So, in order to progress, we need all the keys, huh? Again, I'm not too happy to be in this circumstance with all this darkness going on, but I'm pretty sure that if I turn on light amp at any moment, anytime soon, it's just gonna crash. Okay, so you can hit stun them pretty easily. I'm pretty sure the ground's gonna kill me if I touch it, so... The floor might as well be lava. Kids and kidettes. Oh my god. You see, the problem I have with this game is that it doesn't know when to stop being about, you know, a lot of space. So levels kind of go on and on and on. Like, in Doom, a good level is nice and brief and short, and you're like, okay, I want to play more. I want to play another level of video game, Dad. Is that that's a giant mouth. Okay. Let's ignore that. That did something. Oh, cool. I can insta-kill you. Oh no, I don't have cover. Yes. I think it was the word kill. Do I want to go in a spooky blood portal? The answer is apparently yes.
I'll tell you where to stick that.
Oh no. Why? I can jump over them. Again, I wish I could see. Oh. Thank you. Can I say this reminds me a lot of Super Mario Sunshine Deluxe Galaxy Deluxe Brothers? So again, these circle people are just like, this is fine. Worshipping an ancient eldritch horror is just how I want to spend my day. Okay, so don't mess with the flame geysers. They are killer. Oh. Of course. Take a breath. Oh no. I'm ready. And it crashed.
Big brick.
Of course it crashes. Of course it crashes. Oh no. Okay.
Get off my plane.
Welcome to the plane of blood! Bleed. I'm sorry. Oh. I thought it was going to go on forever, but... Oh, no.
Ruby.
Oh, no! Can I go home?
Daddy, daddy.
Why am I summoning hell? At what point was this a good idea? Welcome to hell. Oh god, I know where I'm gonna end up. Nope. I'll be happy just getting rid of those guys. Because they're the actual problem here. Oh. Because, basically the extreme sphere. I think I'm invincible to damage in this. And I'm super fast. I'm just kind of nuts. Well, we've summoned a gateway from hell. And we're having a great time doing it. I'm pretty sure this is what Nietzsche wrote about. Why is that? What the hell is... Oh, I don't even want to know. This looks cool, though. Like, this is an aesthetic. This is so my aesthetic. It looks cool, though. I'm not going to argue that. Like, the design is amazing. This took 4 years, according to this, compared to the old one, which I think was done in 2014. This one's under 2018, so... I'm not even live for an hour, and I'm already, like, having a headache and just sick and tired of it. Oh, my God. One thing complete. Or whatever I achieved. What's with all the jumps? Oh, that's Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me right meow? As the cats say. That was for a key that I don't even have. Where's the key? I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna figure out where this key is that I didn't pick up. It's probably over here, and I'm just being an idiot about it, but... Oh my God. Okay, so it's a value proposition with these guys. Well, the red key is down there, but... Oh, heavens no. Don't tell me I'm summoning something from a blood void. Bop, bop. Burlabop. Which is from that cool warrior game. Cool. I fixed the blood gap. Oh, cool. I also fixed the bridge. I'm a hero. I need a hero. I need to put this key in a slot. You am such a slut. Putting things in things. Well, I wonder what the other side is going to do. I hope it's not more of the same. It'd be nice, you know? It'd be nice if it was something a little bit different. Maybe something that doesn't make me say slut like that. I like how these guys die. They say bop, and he turns a little poof of smoke. Jesus. Could never do that again, sir. Oh, great. Get out of here, sir. I like how these spheres are okay being caged. You okay in this unfair one-sided cage match? I hope so. Oh God, I activated something back there. Yes! we're clearly going to reveal a path at some point. To be fair, when haven't we? Okay. That was a relatively clean go. Get, and you also... Why are the big round ones always the annoying ones? Why is it always the fat guys that are annoying? Are they fat? They're technically still flat, so are they flat? Yeah, this wouldn't be such a problem if you people just properly unionized. Something has gone down. Heck if I know! Oh, cool, I can just pick that up. Not to be overtly racist, but... again, not to be overtly racist, but less circles is better. They knew you were more frustrating than everyone else. Okay. But what did this achieve? Call me a wuss, but it really helps to know if to see where I'm going. Just call me a wuss. I missed a button, didn't I? There's another goddamn button up here I didn't push.
Nope.
No? Then, mind if you answer me these questions, Diddy? Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Answer me these questions, three. I love how unstable this is. Makes my day. I think it mostly comes down to the light amp, though. Like, it's just not designed to light everything up. Which is a very curious limitation to have. Sheepers creepers. Oh hell. There's going to be bop to pay. Bop! Riddle me these questions 3.
Run white balls in vain, little polygon. Each step brings you closer to my clutches.
Okay. But first you must riddle me these questions 3.
Nope.
This one comes from up above.
You're looking at it sick.
Bop! Am I gonna get my own bop? Bop! Like, technologically speaking, this is very impressive for the Doom engine. Like, I'm not gonna undo the fact this is... Oh, you know what? You know what? I said it before, and I'll say it again. You can count on one hand how thrilled I am for this fight. Yes, it was something you said. Specifically the words, the and hello. So, I'm looking forward to what this considers a good boss fight. Place your bets. No, seriously, place your bets.
You rip me.
What do you think this game is going to be like? This is a great boss fight.
Wants to play catch. Yeah.
Wow, it automatically gives you 2 dual Uzi. Oh. Don't know why I felt the need to make it like that, but sure. But riddle me these questions 3. Oh. I gotta open the super... Did they really... Yeah, I get the feeling that the vaults... Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hell. His name is Shadius. So riddle me these questions 3 is...
Nope.
Oh, the water is safe.
Nope. Nope.
How do I get out, though? Oh, like that. You just jump. Well, alright then. I like how he kills all his little assistants who are like, push the button. I wonder what he says. I bet it's something cool like, I opened the door. However, since this is low gravity and I don't give a shit, this boss fight needs to pull some plugs real fast. I love the fact that he has all these geometric attacks, though. Now that's a riddle me these questions 3 kind of boss. Oh. My god, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, he's now poisoned the water. He's doing that thing. You couldn't just be happy with what you had, could you? I just scratch my nose. You couldn't just be happy riddling me these questions 3, could you? I just wanted answers to 3 riddles. That's all I wanted. Riddle me these questions 3, you know, that kind of stuff. I like how he just tries to kill you around here. Well, since this is Octatech, I can only assume that the answer to this problem is to flick the switch. No, he's gone. Really? I would love it if your character was like, I shouldn't open this. Oh, there's an endless nebulous expanse around this. How about we just move on with our lives? Wait, they all dropped ammo because they were dudes. That's cool. I've riddled him the questions 10.
Octagon,
Hello, Square.
I've come to get you back home. We need you to help get Shapeland back in shape.
All my life, I dedicated myself to scientific progress. Now,
Let me crank up the sound a little bit for this.
oh, I'm just an architect for war. Again.
Hey now, I wouldn't say that. I mean, look at all the progress we've made so far. All that was because of you.
And the ongoing conflicts with the circles. Needing my help to develop weapons and battle machines. I'm a scientist, Square. My duty is for the betterment of all of Shapekind, not to be its harbinger of destruction.
Look, Doc, I know how you feel, but we really need to get you back. The circles are, well, running circles around us.
I'm not going back, Square.
Come again?
How many times have I been called into duty to save Shapeland? Can you even count them? Do you have any idea how many times I've been told that I'm the only person who can save the world?
So have I. I've been there too, lots of times, but that's my job.
Well, it isn't mine!
He's a fucking fizz.
But I found a way out of it. The Omnigon.
The Wadigon?
The All-Shape. The Infinihedron. The Sphere of Influence. It can reshape the world into whatever its wielder desires. And
It's
I'm
a ball.
going into the O-Void to find it. It was the only reason why I went along with the Circle's plan anyway.
Went along? You willingly helped them? You helped bring a demon into the world for an opportunity at some mystical MacGuffin we don't even know exists?
This is the only way! I'll be able to right everything that I've wronged. I'll be able to ensure peace in Shapeland.
The artist, by the way,
Soon
I'll give him kudos. He
we'll
did a
have
decent job.
something that bears my mark, that I can finally be proud of.
Well, you'll have to get through me first.
I know.
The funny thing is, the Uzis actually have the Octatech symbol on it.
I don't know how I'm gonna find you, old friend, but I hope you're still in one piece.
I'm not looking forward to episode 3. So as I said, Octatech logo. Although with this one, it's like off to the side there. Octatech logo. No Octatech logo. And yeah, he uses this. Yeah, there it is. Does this one show when you shoot it? No, it's just not on it. Cute. Cute, ain't it? Little, You know, I would have loved like a little like setup, like here's what level World 3 is gonna be like. Because the second game is like, this is where you're going, is you're going to space. And it's like, okay, you go to space for like one level, and then you go back to the planet. So that's it, huh? That's all I had to offer. But I'm done. I'm done. Something happened. What happened? But yes, I'm done. I feel that this starts off really strong. We got a follower. Let me look at my thingamaboober to see who this follower is. Because I don't know. Or I could just check my notifications. No. XXX Monst Gamer. XXX has followed. Thank you very much. I much appreciated. I don't think there's anything left to say about Squaresville. It's square.
Hey, my gun found a friend.
I know what this time attack is about. I guess it killed it? I don't know. But I'm done. Starts off strong, just ends on a crash. It's a train wreck towards the end. Or maybe just, like, the last few levels are not terrible, but there's a couple of levels in there that are just so long and bad. Like, the lighting is used in hostile fashions. Enemies are used in ways that they just become frustrating. It's like you're supposed to fight a whole bunch of revenants in, like, really short, like, straight corridors. Like, just not fun. Enemy variety is good, graphics great. It's great. We'll get to the original playthrough as go. I'll only go through episode 1, because that's the fun one, and it ends on a boss fight that shouldn't have been a regular enemy afterwards. But hey, the boss fights were better than most. Or whatever. See you guys all next time for the regular Adventures of Square. Thank you for all for tuning in. It's fantastic having you around. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Elbow rubbing. Bye-bye.